witches. How is everyone today doing on this wonderful Tuesday? Y'all set up for everybody. Hey, come on in. Say hello, grab a chair, grab a drink, grab a tarot cards. Today is Tarot Tuesday in the group. So I wanted to come on live and talk about mashing up my favorite things. But before we get started, let me invite some folks in. Hey, Lisa's here. Thank you for joining. So let's invite some people. Slowly inviting folks in. Lisa's already in, but I invited you anyways, Lisa. And I think that's it. And Alina's here. Oh, thank you. I think it's her. I have really bright blue eyes anyways, but I think it's the shirt that makes me look like I have these huge bright eyes. But yeah. I think it's the weather too. The crazy weather, the dreary, snowy, cold weather is starting to lift in Austin, Texas. So it's nice and sunny out. So my eyes are like, yay, sun. No more cold, right? So we love it. So we got some people slowly coming in. So today we're going to talk about mashing up two of my favorite subjects, tarot and spellcasting. So I'm going to talk about how to mash those up and really work on some spellcasting and bringing in the divination of tarot. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Pamela. So let's talk a little bit about that. So let me do some introductions. It is 3:32. Is that too early to do introduction? Let's just hang out for a little bit. So give me some thumbs up if you've ever mashed up tarot and spellcasting. If you ever worked on a spell and added the different aspects of using your tarot cards. People don't realize that tarot cards just aren't for divination. They are for setting goals. They are for spell casting. They are for releasing. They're not just for, hey, does my boyfriend love me? Or will I get married kind of stuff. It's not used for predictions so much as it can be used as all well-rounded type of holistic practice. Mind, body, soul, spirit, right? Instead of just spirit. Stop brooming it in. I know my friend Mariah, she's in over in the East Coast, or West Coast. I always get that mixed up, West Coast. And hey Mariah, and she's always snowed in. I feel sorry for y'all. It's nice out here, but don't be mad because I'm going to be grumbling when it's 100+ degrees outside and you guys are loving your 70s. So my day is coming for sure. Hey, Rolly. Thank y'all for joining us. If you guys are here, give me some hearts up. If you are watching the replay, hit #replay for me and I will reply to any of your comments. I don't want to leave out any of my replay folks. So today we're going to talk about how to use tarot and spellcasting. My next door neighbors are, hold on one second. I gotta close the window. My dogs decided to hang out outside, tear each other up. So today we're going to mash up, and I'm going to give you some examples of how to bring in the energy of love, self-love, whether it's self-love or a partner, into your life using tarot and spellcasting. Now, the reason why I picked love is because everybody knows it's February. It is the month of love, right? So we're going to talk about bringing in the energy of self-love or finding a partner. So here's what you do. I'm going to set the scene for you. We're going to set up a little mini altar together and how I suggest that you use a mini altar. I hate this shirt. Didn't I have problems with this shirt the last time? I think I just need to like sit like this. So you don't even see. It's because I'm losing weight and now my shirts don't even fit, which is not a bad thing. Here. Because my grandma used to do that. She's like, tuck your bra straps in so that your stuff is showing. Who cares, right? Okay. I need to manifest a new shirt, I think. So let's say, for instance, we want to bring in, hey, Cortina. I hope I didn't mess that name up, Cortina. Working with the energy of love this month, okay? Whether it is self-love, which I'm big about self-love, or whether it is trying to bring in your ideal partner in your life and remove the blocks from that. I don't know, sit like that. I have this yoga ball seat and I have to sit on the edge and it makes me work my core out. But they say you're not supposed to sit on there for a long time. But anyways, so let's look at bringing in the aspects of love. So I've got a couple of cards here. And what, for my tarot lovers and my tarot readers, hi Tiana, welcome, thank you for being here. What cards would you recommend or would you think would represent a relationship or connection or a deep lovers type of soul connection? And while, put those in the comments for me. And while you are doing that, I lost my train of thought, but we're good. Oh, you want one of those? They're good. Hey, Amanda, they make you work out for sure. So these are the cards that I picked to represent, to put on your altar, to represent bringing love in, okay? Two of Cups, yay! Two of Cups, yes. So you want to shuffle your deck, pull out the Two of Cups, place that on the side, and the Lover's card, for sure. Take that and put that on the side. Now, another thing that you can do is the big happy family home. And let me try to get that for you. Now, it is very intuitive. So whatever you feel represents you and the person you want to bring in, or self-love, it's very intuitive. So you pick whatever card represents you at the time. So let's see. I'm trying to find my family card. What would you think would represent the family card for you? Ah, there you go. Six of Cups, yes. Six of Cups is good too. And the Lover's card, correct. Now, say for instance you want to manifest a big, huge, happy family home. Happiness, love, connection, really just divine kind of connection on a different level, right? Many lives. I would use the Ten of Cups. Okay, so we're going to pick that out, put that aside. Now, what we want to do now is go through your deck and find the card, Priestess for self-love. Yes, Priestess. And this is my card. The Nine of Cups is another one that I use for self-love, and this is Lisa's card that she picked, the High Priestess for self-love. And I love the 10 of, is it 9 or 10 of Pentacles? The 9 of Pentacles is what I love for self-love. I always pick the 9 of Pentacles for self-love. So if you want to bring in more self-love, pick those cards. But it's very intuitive. Whatever card you think represents you at the time, what you want to bring into your life is what you choose out of your deck. Now, after we do that, Cups, not chips. I hear you. I saw it and I knew what you meant. Hey, Shauna. Don't you love autocorrect? So go through your deck, and then you want to pick out the card that represents you at the moment. Sometimes it'll be, for me, it's the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups sometimes, Queen of Swords sometimes, or it could be maybe a not so happy card. It could be, this is how I'm feeling today, right? Could be anything like this. This represents like whatever it is. If this represents you, then intuitively pick this one and put that as a significator. Or maybe you feel like you are hanging out and having fun, and this card represents you. Whatever card you feel represents you at the moment is the card you choose, and you put that down in the middle of your spread on your altar, okay? So what we're doing is we are creating space. We are creating a spell work together. We are creating all of these energies, and we're going to set up an altar. So I'm going to give you all kinds of cool stuff. I want to be here when I grow up. I know she's badass, ain't she? Hey, Nat. Thank you for being here. Queen of Wands. Oh, you get shit done then, right? I'm always the Queen of Pentacles. I usually see the card as slinking off to be on my own. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. So we've got the cards that we want to manifest. We've got the card that represents us. Now, you could also use oracle cards. So whatever your favorite oracle card is, this is from the Angel Reader's card. Angel Love Reader, Love Angels, whatever it is. And pick a card that represents what you want to bring in to your life. Okay, and since we're working on love, and it doesn't have to be, you know, like relationship, it could be on self-love, but we're going to think about true love today since it is the month of February. So we're going to pick this oracle card, which is true love. This is Romance of a Lifetime. I like this card because he's blessed by the cherub. Aw, I just love that, the picture of it. So we want to use that one as an oracle card. Now, what if you work with goddess energy? What goddess would you use to bring in love? Intuitively pick a goddess that you would use to bring in love. So type that in the box, and we'll see what we got. I usually try to use some goddess in all of my spell work because I connect so deeply with all the goddesses. So she is important that her energy is represented in my spell work. Aphrodite, yes, awesome. Aphrodite is also good for self-love. I always think that Aphrodite is more sensual, more like dripping honey kind of thing than what the card that I have. Hey, Allison, Aphrodite, yes. And this is the card that I have, Venus. And see that she has, it's number 33 on romance. And see that she is standing on a seashell. So you can also bring some moon water into your ritual. Bring in some seashells, some salt water, or some cherubs, some hearts, some doves, anything that you see in the picture of the goddess card, you can bring her in. I love her. So we're going to put a goddess card on our altar. Now, Freya is good too. Freya is an awesome one for love. So we've got all of our cards. We've got the card that represents us. So let's talk about candles. Now, what color candles would you use? Hey, Allison. So we have a couple of choices. White is always just a blanket good candle to have for everything. If you don't have any of these candles, just use a white candle, right? It is pure romance. It amplifies all of the energy. It represents everything, all of the colors. And it is a card of, the color of innocence, like I said, purity. And just gentle kindness. So tell me what colors you would pick if you were setting up your altar. I want you to walk me through and tell me what you think you should use, what your altar would look like, what you would use. Hey, Sarah, thank you for joining. So, because there's a couple of things we want to talk about. Colors are very important when you're doing ritual work. Pink and white, good. Annette said Freya too. Oh, Freya. Mariah and Annette brought in the goddess Freya. Cool. So here is the difference between pink color and red color. So pink is very soft, very feminine, loving, nurturing, kind, purity, right? So you can choose that. Or if you want to bring in some fire energy into your passionate, love or your relationship or who you are, you want to bring in that fire energy. Bring in the color red. And I'm going to show you these candles too, but I didn't bring in a separate color for it. I just got this one. It's red. So, she has a tattoo on her butt. Not really. She's got a tramp stamp. Anyways, so pink is for more gentle, kind stuff, more like friendship or like a commitment thing, okay? It's very good for self-love. It's very good for friendships. It's very good for a gentle connection. Now, red is for passion and fire and lust and lots of movement, lots of energy, lots of like what I call knocking the door, down kind of thing. So that's the difference between red and pink. Now, since we're on the subject of candles, there's so many different types of candles. Of course, we have the pillars, and then we have the little tea ones, and these are just little votive ones. Okay, so many. You have chime candles, you have jar candles, but these are what I call figure candles. So if you're doing a love spell, you want to pick up a couple of these. This could even represent you. You could carve your name in it. You can anoint it with love oil or anything that has to do with flower arrangement. Scents. Okay, so this could represent you. Or you could bring in another fella or another person who represents the other person. Okay? So these are figure candles. So we have, if you want them to be together, you would bring them together like that. If you want to break them up, you put them that way. That's just a thing. That's a tip. That's a little tip I gave y'all. So we're creating our space, right? We got our candles, we got our cards, we got our colors. Now stones. Always pick up rose quartz for anything that wants to do with love spells. Clear quartz, but definitely rose quartz. And heart-shaped if you can find it. Anything that is a shape of anything that has to do with love or creation, make sure you have that shape. Even if you go on and just print off some hearts or some cherubs or anything, a cupid or something that represents love, print that off and put it on your altar. So, and flowers. Flowers. Don't forget to get some rose petals, some tulips, some carnations, some, whatever flower resonates to you when you put on your altar. And I'm going to tell you, don't wait for people to buy you flowers because you'll be waiting forever. Go out there and buy the flowers yourself. Go handpick them, find the ones that you like, and go ahead and buy them. Don't wait for someone. That's all about self-love and self-care, right? You deserve to have a nice bouquet of flowers weekly on your altar, on your office, in your desk, on your vanity, in your kitchen. It will brighten up your day. You will be amazed how it changes your atmosphere and it changes your vibe when you have fresh flowers and a beautiful bouquet of flowers. So don't wait for someone to buy you flowers. Go buy the damn flowers yourself. And stop waiting. Treat yourself. my altar to get fresh flowers every other week. And just a tip, if you had flowers can be kind of expensive. Trader Joe's, if you have a Trader Joe's around you, they're pretty cheap. And sometimes you can get ones pretty cheap at Walmart. Okay, you don't have to buy expensive ones. Just go out and just buy yourself a nice bouquet of flowers when you start this ritual and put it on your altar. So what scents? Incense. What are you going to anoint yourself with? Now, I have rose petals oil, but you can use any flower essential oil. Let me open this. Smells like my grandma. Smells like my grandma. So, any flower essence, lavender, lang-lang, any soft, perfumey, feminine energy scent is what you would use. Trader Joe's $5 bundles are the best. I know. You don't have to be expensive. You don't have to be an expensive bitch. You can be a basic bitch and look like you are $1 million. Trust me. Treat yourself. Just treat yourself. Buy them. Hey, LaTanya. Thank you for joining here. And buy the flowers yourself and what you love. So, Lang Lang, vanilla is another one. Rose, lavender. What is it? Hyacinth? Is that what it is? Hyacinth? Anything that's has to do with a light feminine scent. Lilies are a beautiful scent and feminine scent to have when you're doing your altar. And for incense, what would you guys use to burn incense? I have rose here. Rose. Man, I feel like I need to do an altar. I need to do some spellcasting. I have everything out. I might as well do one, right? So, yeah, Lang Lang is my favorite. I love that one too. It's very feminine, very flowery, very sensual. Amber is another one. I love the smell of amber. Now, if you want to put some spark into any of your spell, oh, it's fine, LaTanya. The replay will be up so you can start from the beginning. Put some cinnamon or some pepper, or any kind of pepper. Red pepper would be fabulous for this. Hey, Wendy. And also cinnamon, because cinnamon is always a catalyst. Cinnamon always umps up your spells. Okay? So, is everybody set? Does everybody have any questions about how to use tarot and spellcasting? That is how you do that. Any questions? Are y'all going to set up your altar now? Bring in self-love, bring in a partner. It is the month of February, which is the love month, right? So let me drop in. Now, don't forget that Maureen's here. Hello, Maureen. Thank you for joining us. We are starting our spellcasting course, and I'm going to be teaching you all of this in March. We're starting in March, but you're going to get all this stuff plus extra stuff. So this is just what it's going to kind of look like. So we're going to set up some altar stuff, but we have bonuses that are expiring, like the end of this week on March 15th. These bonuses are going to expire, and once they expire, I'm taking them down. You only have one chance to get these bonuses. No, we already have a couple people signed up. They've already received their bonuses. They've already started receiving them, so they don't have to wait until the class starts to start doing their spell casting. So what do you get with your bonuses? So if you sign up before February 15th, which is this Friday, February 15th. Valentine's Day is February 14th. Single Awareness Day is February 14th. Half off all chocolate is February 15th. So, and that's when the bonuses will disappear. So if you sign up before February 15th, you will get my 26-page spellcasting PDF, so you can get started on spellcasting right away. You have your spellcasting checklist that will help you prepare to get everything started in one place, so you won't have to like try to figure out where everything is at. You'll have a checklist so you can just mark it off. 3 spells that you can cast yourself, right? Love, health, I think it's binding, and some other ones. A PDF on which goddess, because remember we talked about bringing in the goddess of Venus. Some of you said Freya and Aphrodite. So we're going to look at which goddesses to bring in your spells to work with those energies. And you get 1 month free membership into my online coven. And the cool thing about that membership is you get all of the PDFs, all of the rituals, all the trainings, everything I've done is totally yours once you are in that coven. And the cool thing about that is that the class falls on our Astara, so you will be part of our Astara ritual. So we've got moon circles in there, we've got goddess stuff in there, we've got rituals, we're going to have workshops in there. So you have the really free reign of all past workshops, all past information. Okay, so that all those are going to expire the 15th. So you really want to get on these. And we have fast action bonuses. Okay, so the first 5 people, which I don't even have 5 spots open anymore. So the first 5, we have only got a few spots left over for these fast action bonuses. So if you are one of the first 5 people to sign up, you will get a witchy care package handpicked by me, and it will be mailed to you to help you get started on your spellcasting. Okay, so that is the early sign up bonuses, and then we got the fast action bonuses, and then we get the paid in full bonuses, which is if you pay in full, no matter if you do the newbie spellcaster or if you do the next level spellcaster, however you want to work with me, if you pay in full, you get 2 30-minute witching coaching mentorship calls. Okay, 1 month free membership into that coven where you have free access to everything, and then a witchy care package. So I make it super easy for you. You can get most of this stuff, and I've got payment plans. There's really no reason why you shouldn't do it. You can get in on some of these bonuses for $167. Come on, $167. And what we did today was just a little bit of what we're doing for the next 6 weeks. Okay. So let's see. Pepper, cinnamon, love spells, yeah. Ooh, chocolate, ooh, ooh. Yeah, so that, does anybody have any questions about signing up or how to use your tarot with spellcasting? My nose is itching. But I encourage you guys to sign up for this and don't miss those bonuses, because if you miss those bonuses, you're going to have to wait to get started until the 15th. Whereas if you pay, even if you pay that $133 now, you get started right away. If you want to manifest the self-love, manifest any of a partner, you can do that and start working the PDF and the actions that I give you for February 14th. There's no reason, actually. There's absolutely no reason. I have created this for everybody, so everybody has a chance to join in and work with some badass people, because I'm telling you, the folks that join my classes are really super powerful witches and manifestors. Mariah, do it seriously. We learn a lot and have a good time together. The Coven is a group of amazing women. Yes, we love our Coven, don't you? I love it. And we are going to be revamping that Coven to give you more content, but that's in the works later on. So, yay! So I hope that gets you started on how to bring in the aspect of tarot cards into spellcasting. Like I said, tarot is just not for predicting the future. Tarot is a magical tool that we use to manifest things in our life. Okay, so if you don't have any more questions, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in the Facebook group. Bye, sisters.